Come on in. Running a few minutes behind the clock today. I fell asleep. Do you ever just put your head on your hand and next time you wake up, there it is? So get on in here. Let's get the chat up because I want to know what y'all been doing today. I got I got hamburger out and I'm gonna make some goulash. You ever make any goulash? I'm gonna make it's hamburger meat and onions, and I don't have any fresh tomatoes, but I got some crushed tomatoes in a can and some garlic. It's kind of bland, but sometimes you just need bland, you know? You don't need a whole lot of spice. And then drop something there. And you make a pot of something and throw some macaroni in it, and look at you. You got dinner cooked. Got dinner cooked. Robert bought me 3 packages of hamburger meat out of the freezer. So I've got to start putting back more hamburger because we just don't buy a whole lot of meat at the grocery store. So y'all get in here. Amanda's been working in her bathroom closet. That's a good thing. Underneath your bathroom sink, too. So y'all get in here. Somebody's having spaghetti for dinner. We have spaghetti a lot. Pork loin, baked potatoes, baked beans that's a good dinner. I saw a recipe for making baked potatoes yesterday. I'd never seen anybody do this before, but they put the big old white potatoes and they poked some holes in them with a fork. And then they stuck them down in a pan of water that had about half a cup of salt in it. They brined their potatoes. And then they put the potatoes in the oven and cooked them. But if you don't poke holes in them, they're liable to blow up on you. Ask me how I know. And then I saw a recipe for cleaning your oven. They put a pan of hot, like your roasting pan, and put some lemons in it and just put it in the oven and steamed the oven. I don't know what temperature they put it on, probably around 200, 250. And then let it steam the oven, and then they just took a rag and wiped the oven down after it'd been steamed real good. Now I use my oven to proof bread. So I put a pan of water in there and put the oven on about 100 degrees, and it makes a nice little proofing box. I don't know why anybody would ever want to buy a proofing box. My house is too cold for dough to rise in the house, so I have to put it in the oven. Morning. Yeah, there's people are talking about DC got snow yesterday. Let's see where the storm is. Justin's been telling me for days that we're going to get some stormy weather. And it ain't, it's all around us, but it's missing us. And it's just drizzle. Just drizzle. Let's see how that looks. Let's put it on other places. Now, I hear there's some bad weather that could hit Mississippi and Alabama. That's Georgia. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, there's a tornado warning in Mississippi right now. Let's see where that goes. Pearl River I know the Pearl River. And there's some hail. So y'all be careful down there. That's in the southern Mississippi. 6 warnings. So y'all be careful out there. So what else have y'all gotten done? I'm ready for spring. Y'all saw my rufous-sided towhee, and I have crocuses in the front yard and there's frogs in the pond. Spring cannot be too far. Spring cannot be too far away. I tell you what, I saw the sweetest little thing. This little kid going to Tractor Supply with his, I guess his daddy, and he got to touch a baby chick. And oh my goodness, that little kid, it couldn't have been more than 18 months old. And he's all decked out in his Carhartt overalls and a Carhartt beanie. Happy critters, happy children. They need to be out in doing stuff. And the Coghill family, they tilled up a piece of ground and they're going to put their taters out. They've already cut. They they have Hoss Seeds has a subscription to seeds where that every month they send you something to be planted. You have to know what zone you're in. And so this month, Jason and Brooke got 3 different kinds of potatoes, Yukon Golds, some red potatoes, and some white potatoes. And so the other day they just cut them into threes and let them dry out on their kitchen table so they could plant them. And they ended up with I think 21 things to be planted, like 21 plants. And they had never planted potatoes where they are. So they were excited to do that because they've been in this place. When I first met Brooke and Mary Carl and all of them, they had just moved to a new piece of property. They were living in a travel trailer. And they had some goats and pigs and chickens. That's all they had. And Mama was living in a tiny house. And they're all trying to turn this 50, 60 acres into a homestead. And they have done so much. They have done so much. And they built their little barn-dominium. And, you know, you just follow the family. Jason quit his day job to stay home, take care of critters. Brooke homeschools Mary Carl. She's 15. And Mary Carl takes care of her birds. She has all kinds of birds. We don't get to see Mary Carl's birds much because she don't want to be on the filming. But you know, you got to respect your kids. They've been around it their whole lives, and it just comes time they don't want to be on it until they decide they want to have their own channel. Like one of the Doss boys. He wants his own. He has his own channel. He's got quite a following. He gets lots of people to follow along with him, and he just shows himself doing things that, you know, doing chores, feeding critters, taking care of things. Children need a little responsibility. They really do. Let's see, where do you use many eggs? I had eggs for lunch today. I had an egg sandwich. I like eggs. One of my other favorite podcasters is the Dog Man, and he's out of Arkansas, and he rescues puppies and stuff. But he's been 10 or 12 years in his little A-frame house, and This year or last year in May, he decided to go on a complete carnivore diet, and he's lost a lot of weight. Lost a lot of weight. He's off all his medication. That's just a wonderful thing. Well, it can warm up here pretty easily. Our weather station went out overnight. So we thought it went out about a month ago, and I got a new one, and Robert fixed it. It was batteries or something that got corroded, and he fixed it one last time. He'd done it a couple of times. And so we've got a new weather station that tells the time and the temperature and the date, and it tells too many things. All I want to know is what's the temperature outside. That's all I want to know. It doesn't. We have a manual rain gauge on the front porch. We have to empty that every time it rains. We do not have a TV in our bedroom. We don't have a TV in our bedroom. We have a TV in the living room. But I don't even go to bed with a phone by my bed. And Robert's phone is in the closet. So if there's an alarm of some kind, I have very sharp hearing. It's not often that I don't hear something happening in the house. So y'all get some things done today. Rest a little bit if you need to. I like I said, I put my head on my hand, the next thing I know, it's 3 o'clock. Sometimes you just gotta listen to your body. But I don't watch TV in bed. I don't even look at my phone in bed. And if I have to get up in the middle of the night for some reason, I do not dare turn on my phone unless it's a storm and Tulip and I go to the basement. Anyway, I'm going to go make some goulash. Fry some hamburger meat up and put some stuff in it. I found the Hillbilly Kitchen. She's from over around Waynesville area, I think. And she made a big old pot of goulash. But I think I'm gonna put some heat in mine. I like a little heat. So y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Get some rest. We got question and answer day coming up tomorrow. Be here or be square. 11 o'clock tomorrow. Patty's already sent the questions to me. I think, yeah, she has. There they are. Got a question from Australia. Anyway, y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Take a break every once in a while. See you later. Bye.